the scientific explanation for Havening can be a bit long and sciencey. So I'm just going to try to narrow it down as much as I can and keep it super basic and brief. So Havening, it's a neuroscience-based method. So that means it works on the level of the neurons in your brain, specifically the amygdala, which is that fight, flight, freeze part of the brain. So when something is really anxiety producing for you, or you feel fearful about something, very fearful, those strong emotions can actually cause certain receptors called AMPA receptors to actually activate in the amygdala. So for example, have you ever noticed when you overreact about something and you don't even understand why you just had that response? Maybe you snapped at your spouse or your child, or something startled you that just shouldn't have fazed you that way. So that's really your amygdala doing its job. It's responding to a noise or a smell, even a facial gesture or a situation that it remembers from before, maybe when things didn't go so well. And it's being what you might call triggered. So your amygdala goes into a protection mode for you. It's protecting you. It's as if it's saying, danger, danger. This has happened before. You're not safe. Get out. Protect yourself. Defend yourself. Run. It's doing its job. It's just doing its job. But sometimes it just feels like it's doing too good of a job and it's interfering in our lives and it's bringing us more anxiety or more fear or more problems in relationships or what have you. So now when we do the Havening techniques, that involves sensory of touch. And that touch, it's very rhythmic, it's very calming, it's very gentle. It's like when you're soothing a friend or a child. And what happens as you're doing that touch is it creates delta waves, which are low frequency, very slow brain waves. The opposite brain waves that are released when we're under stress, those are called gamma waves, high frequency brain waves. Whereas the delta wave is the state we reach when we're in a deep sleep. So we're resting, we're healing, we're getting ready for a new day, feeling refreshed. And delta waves they're wonderful for healing, specifically traumatic memories, and just raising your resiliency to stress because they are so calming. And they're actually associated with soothing neurochemicals or neurotransmitters, like we're all familiar with, ones like serotonin, oxytocin, or GABA. And the delta waves send signals into our brain that trigger a kind of like a neurochemical cascade that just basically washes away, for the lack of a better word, the glue, these activated AMPA receptors that's keeping them triggering us. And it's allowing us to replace those negative emotions now with positive ones. So what that means is we no longer have a connection between the sensory trigger and then the output of the traumatic memory. So it's kind of like dismantling an alarm clock. So we don't get triggered by things anymore. The alarm clock's going to stop going off with those things that we work through. So with Havening, it provides an ability for us to really erase powerful traumatic emotions, as well as helping us build resiliency. So when stressors do come our way, which they definitely are going to, it's the time of days that we live in right now, we'll have the ability to bounce back more quickly rather than feel like we're constantly living in a triggered state. So really increasing the ability for you to just be calmer, more emotionally stable, to just really feel overall happier and in control of our emotions. And with research, the 3 areas of touch that have the most impact with delta waves are your arms. So just very slow and soothing and comforting. And I like to close my eyes. I feel like that really helps to put you in that place to just notice the touch. And then the palms of your hands. And just whatever feels right to you, moving them around. Just noticing the reaction of this touch and giving yourself what it needs, a little slower, a little faster, a little softer, and then the face. And you can remove your glasses if you'd like, but your forehead, your cheek area, as if you're washing your face, or as if it's a cascading waterfall. And remembering to breathe, really remembering to breathe in and out, not holding your breath like we all have a tendency to do. It's really that simple and relaxing. So if you do this and try it for yourself, doing it for about 5 to 7 minutes, really the best timing that you can do that can help to calm your nervous system if you're needing it in a quick moment. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope that you feel more educated and inspired to just look into your own healing and your own, just your own inner work to help yourself to feel better and happier. And if you have any further questions that maybe weren't answered in this video, please feel free to reach out to me at any time, and I would be happy to answer and help you the best I can. Thanks so much.